Welcome back to Read Along Academy. Today, we're covering Chapter 8 of Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. If you're just joining us, be sure to check out our study guides for Chapters 1 through 7 and the Chapter 8 Read Along video available on the channel. In this chapter, the story shifts from the barn to Fern's home. During Sunday breakfast, Fern shares exciting news about the goose's goslings hatching and explains how Charlotte the spider congratulated the goose. But her parents become concerned. As Fern talks about Templeton the rat and other animals speaking to each other, Mrs. Arable grows worried that Fern is imagining too much. Mr. Arable, on the other hand, finds it amusing and suggests that maybe children can hear things that adults can't. Mrs. Arable decides to talk to Dr. Dorian about Fern's behavior. This chapter shows how magical the barn is to Fern, even if adults don't understand. Now, let's review some vocabulary words from this chapter. Gratified, pleased or satisfied. Fern said Charlotte gave a speech saying everyone would be gratified to hear the goslings had hatched. Unremitting. Never relaxing or stopping, Charlotte praised the goose for her unremitting effort in hatching the eggs. Queerly, strangely, or unusually, Mrs. Arable tells her husband that Fern is acting queerly about the pig and the animals. Imagination. The ability to form ideas or pictures in your mind. Mr. Arable says Fern just has a lively imagination. Let's check comprehension with some memory recall questions. Question 1. What news does Fern share at breakfast? Answer. That the goose's goslings hatched and Templeton took the unhatched egg. Question 2. How do Fern's parents react to her story? Answer. Mr. Arable laughs, but Mrs. Arable becomes worried. Question 3. What does Fern say Charlotte did when the goslings were born? Answer. Charlotte gave a formal speech congratulating the goose. Question 4. What does Mrs. Arable plan to do about Fern's behavior? Answer. She decides to talk to Dr. Dorian about Fern's imagination. Here are a few open-ended discussion questions. First question. Why do you think Fern enjoys the barn more than being at home? Possible answer. The barn feels magical and full of life to Fern, where she feels accepted and connected. Second question. Do you think Fern's parents should be concerned about her stories? Why or why not? Possible answer. No, because Fern is showing imagination and empathy. Or yes, if they think she is losing touch with reality. Third question. What does this chapter tell us about how adults and children see the world differently? Possible answer. Children like Fern often see wonder and meaning in everyday things, while adults may be more skeptical. Thank you for joining us for Chapter 8 of Charlotte's Web. Don't forget to check out the Chapter 8 read along and subscribe for more chapter guides, vocabulary reviews, and printable worksheets. Up next is Chapter 9, where the story inside the barn begins to take a new direction.